The automotive industry is undergoing a transformative shift with the rise of electric vehicles, EVs, autonomous driving, and growing consumer demand for sustainability. In this context, hypothetical acquisition of General Motors by Elon Musk, Tesla CEO, could reshape the future of transportation. This analysis explores the potential motivations, strategic benefits, and wider impact of such a move. Musk, a visionary in EVs and sustainable energy, has led Tesla to revolutionize electric cars, battery storage, and autonomous driving. Acquiring GM, a legacy automaker, would align with his mission to accelerate sustainable energy adoption. GM's extensive manufacturing infrastructure could help Tesla scale production and meet the increasing demand for EVs, combining GM's manufacturing expertise with Tesla's innovation. Additionally, GM's diverse vehicle portfolio, from compact cars to SUVs, could complement Tesla's offerings. Incorporating GM's lineup would allow Tesla to broaden its appeal, attracting a wider customer base. This diversification could reduce risks from market fluctuations and create a more adaptable business model for Tesla. Both companies have invested heavily in R&D, especially in electric drivetrains, batteries, and autonomous tech. A merger could unite their R&D efforts, speeding up innovation and bringing new technologies to market faster. Sharing resources could lead to breakthroughs in battery efficiency, autonomy, and sustainable manufacturing. Elon Musk's acquisition of GM would have major financial implications for both Tesla and the broader auto industry. A merger would bring economies of scale, lowering production costs and increasing Tesla's competitiveness by offering affordable EVs without sacrificing quality. GM's global market presence would also expand Tesla's reach, positioning it as a dominant player. However, integrating GM would require large investments in infrastructure, R&D, and distribution to support the expanded operations, demanding effective capital management. To ensure the merger delivers long-term value without straining finances, it's vital to leverage the strengths of both Tesla and GM. Tesla's advanced battery technology and GM's established engineering can drive significant innovation in the automotive industry. Combining their expertise could lead to breakthroughs in battery efficiency, energy density, and charging speeds, making electric vehicles more practical for consumers. Autonomous driving is another key area of focus. Tesla's Autopilot and GM's Cruise division could merge to create more reliable and advanced autonomous systems, improving safety and convenience while potentially easing regulatory approval and public acceptance. Both companies are committed to sustainability. A merger could enhance efforts to reduce carbon emissions, adopt greener practices, and set new industry standards for environmentally friendly manufacturing. Challenges may arise from integrating Tesla's innovative, fast-paced culture with GM's traditional structure. Successful integration will depend on managing these cultural differences and leveraging the diverse skills of their combined workforce. Integrating these teams requires detailed workforce planning, including talent retention, training, and fostering a unified corporate culture. Emphasizing shared values like sustainability and technological excellence can smooth the merger. Tesla's culture, focused on innovation and disruption, contrasts with GM's incremental approach and industry practices. Bridging this gap means creating an environment that values both innovation and reliability, integrating best practices from both companies to drive improvement and growth. Elon Musk's acquisition of GM would impact the automotive industry significantly, affecting competitors, suppliers, regulators, and consumers. Tesla's EV leadership has already pushed traditional automakers to accelerate their own EV efforts. Acquiring GM would heighten competition, driving innovation in electric and autonomous technologies, and potentially lowering costs for consumers. Integrating GM's extensive supply chain with Tesla's could improve efficiency, but also raise concerns about market concentration and supplier dependency, requiring careful planning to ensure supply chain resilience. A merger of this size would draw significant regulatory scrutiny concerning antitrust, market competition, and consumer protection. Careful negotiation would be necessary to address potential monopolistic concerns and ensure antitrust compliance. The new entity could also impact policy decisions on electric vehicle incentives, environmental regulations, and infrastructure development. As a leader in electric and autonomous vehicles, a Tesla-GM merger could set new industry standards for charging infrastructure, vehicle-to-grid integration, and autonomous driving. This merger could lead to a broader range of electric and autonomous vehicles, benefiting diverse consumer needs from eco-conscious commuters to families. Economies of scale might reduce costs, making electric vehicles more affordable and accelerating their adoption. Integrating Tesla's innovative approach with GM's dealership network could enhance the customer experience with streamlined purchasing, service, and maintenance, along with new ownership models and software updates. The merger would strengthen our commitment to sustainability, aligning with consumer demand for eco-friendly products. By focusing on sustainable manufacturing, energy-efficient vehicles, and renewable energy, we could appeal to eco-conscious customers, boost brand loyalty, and drive growth. However, merging two large organizations with different processes, cultures, and technologies presents significant challenges. Harmonizing manufacturing systems, aligning product development, and integrating IT infrastructures will require effective change management and clear communication to avoid disruptions. The financial commitment for acquiring a major player like General Motors could involve significant debt or equity dilution, demanding careful financial planning and risk management. Additionally, rapid technological changes, shifting consumer preferences, and economic fluctuations could impact the merger's success, requiring adaptability and strategic foresight. Regulatory approval will also be a key challenge, as antitrust authorities will scrutinize the merger's market impact. To ensure a successful acquisition despite potential obstacles like competition or regulatory hurdles, several strategies are essential. First, conduct thorough due diligence to assess GM's financial and operational status, which will help align the acquisition with Tesla's long-term goals and identify potential risks. Next, create a detailed integration plan to merge operations, cultures, and technologies smoothly. Establish dedicated teams, set clear milestones, and maintain open communication to manage the transition effectively. Emphasize innovation and sustainability by investing in advanced technologies and eco-friendly practices to strengthen market position and brand loyalty. Engage key stakeholders, employees, suppliers, customers, and investors through transparent communication and feedback to build support and trust. Finally, address regulatory concerns proactively by working closely with authorities, providing comprehensive documentation, and highlighting the merger's benefits to consumers and the economy to secure approval. The automotive industry relies not only on vehicle manufacturers, but also on a web of global partnerships and alliances. A merger between Tesla and GM would disrupt existing industry relationships, shifting market power and strategic alliances. GM's extensive global partnerships, such as its joint ventures in China with SAIC and Wuling, have strengthened its market position. Tesla's global supplier network, including battery and software providers, could face upheaval due to Tesla's centralized production model compared to GM's outsourced approach. In Europe, where GM has exited by selling Opel to Stellantis, Tesla might see an opportunity to expand its presence and forge new alliances. Acquiring GM would significantly boost Tesla's market share and influence, potentially disrupting the strategies of established automakers like Volkswagen, and prompting them to innovate or seek new partnerships. Similarly, Chinese EV manufacturers like BYD and NIO might intensify their efforts in response. A Tesla-GM merger would also impact the development of autonomous driving technology. Integrating GM's Cruise division with Tesla's full self-driving, FSD, could create a dominant force in the self-driving space, potentially affecting partnerships with companies like Uber and Waymo. Google's parent company could be prompted to deepen its ties with other automakers such as Ford or Stellantis to remain competitive. A merger between Tesla and General Motors would also significantly impact the global automotive supply chain. Both companies have extensive and complex supply chains that span continents and rely on thousands of suppliers. The reorganization of these supply chains would be a mammoth task, but could also lead to improved efficiencies and cost savings. One of Tesla's defining characteristics is its focus on vertical integration. Tesla manufactures many of its own components, including batteries, and has direct control over software development and vehicle assembly. GM, on the other hand, relies more heavily on external suppliers for parts and components. The merger would likely see a shift toward more vertical integration across GM's operations, allowing the combined company to exert greater control over the entire production process. This integration could significantly reduce costs, particularly for critical components like electric vehicle batteries, which remain one of the most expensive parts of an EV. Tesla has already invested heavily in its Gigafactory, And incorporating GM's manufacturing infrastructure would likely lead to the construction of additional battery manufacturing facilities in strategic locations across the globe. This shift would not only reduce production costs, but also increase the security of supply, insulating the company from disruptions like the global semiconductor shortage that has plagued the industry in recent years. Another key component of the automotive supply chain, especially in the EV market, is the sourcing of raw materials such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel. These materials are critical for battery production, and their availability and price have a significant impact on the cost of electric vehicles. A Tesla-GM merger could strengthen the company's ability to secure raw material supplies,